This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up? So today I'm showing you a clip of Kenyon Martin and Gilbert Arenas speaking on Rich Paul and LeBron James. Check this clip out.
Rich Paul spitting or tripping saying the Lakers aren't a contender with their current roster?
I don't know if he's spitting or tripping, but when is it cool for agents to speak in this manner, bro? Like, when? Like, when did it become okay for agents to come out in this manner, I've never heard, I've been around this game for a while. Like, if you want you to speak up for your guys, for your player in that manner, I understand that. Mm-hmm. But when is it okay to, like, oh, they ain't good enough? Like, when you got guys on the team, like, what type of shit is that? Like, that's wild. Like, spitting or trip, I don't know, but this is an interesting thing going on. Mm-hmm. That you're an active NBA agent and you have a show. Like, this is wild to me. What, you're going to be commenting on other people and like this? Like, cool, more power to him if he got the means to do it, or whatever, but still, like that, like, it's interesting that you are an active, one of the top agents in the business, and this platform this platform is not, from what I'm gathering, it's not you speaking on the business of basketball or you trying to educate people further in that field, because you have been one of the more successful agents out there. This is not that. If he was doing that, I ain't got shit to say. But you commenting on how good this team is very interesting to me.
So the premise of the show is Kellerman and Rich Paul discussing the most pressing topics in sports and culture.
So they do what are we doing?
Yeah.
They are trying to do what we are doing here.
Yeah.
And not one of us represent players, I don't think. So, but I just think it's interesting. So, spitting, tripping, interesting.
But do you think the Lakers, with this roster as is, we talked about this a little bit last week.
No. I think right now, if I had to guess, everybody's healthy. LeBron, Luka, Reeves healthy. Fourth best team, fifth best team.
In the Western Conference?
Ooh.
Even with
the fourth, yeah. Because I don't think they can beat Houston, and like if Houston's healthy, and I don't think they can.
Rich, I think, echoed those same sentiments.
Oklahoma City.
And Denver as well.
Denver as well.
The baby burping, yeah.
So, yeah, and that's neat. Go without saying what I think about Nikola, so.
How many teams are really contenders, though? Like, from the West that you would say? Like, 3 or 4? Or
It's going to be a Western Conference championship, no matter. Yeah. Who gets out of the West is going to win. That's what it is. Yeah, I said it.
Do not talk Cavs on this.
Not at all. No.
They are.
Yeah.
Mid, as the kids will say right now. But shifting over to the side, Gil, Rich Paul spitting or tripping, saying that this Lakers current team as constructed is not a contender.
If the top 3 teams are contenders, then he would be spitting, I guess he would be spitting facts in the sense of what he's pointing out, right? We're not athletic enough to play against certain teams in the playoffs. The style of play that we are playing, give the ball to Luka, he sets a pick, everyone sits and stands, and then he tries to manipulate the big.
Let me just jump in real quick. Gilbert and Kenyon are really breaking down the Lakers' weaknesses here. You can hear how they're pointing out that the team isn't performing at the level fans expect, and how roster issues, chemistry, and effort all play into it. They're highlighting why the Lakers are struggling to compete consistently, and it's clear that this analysis isn't personal. It's all about performance and accountability.
And then he will take long step-back shots, which we don't have no offensive rebounding for. We really rarely get those offensive rebounds. Most of the shots that Luka will make or Reeves will make is wow shots, like oh, okay. So when you're talking about the basic of basketball, we don't really get easy buckets. Because Luka's slower, we put ourselves in half court, right? Now, when you put yourself in half court, obviously you take LeBron out of the game because He needs a fast break. He needs to have his momentum going. So you take him out, and then he becomes just a half-court player being 40. Being a half-court player in his 20s and 30s was hard for him. So being 40, what he going to do is get the ball, and he going to take a three, or a step-back three, or a step-back jumper, right? There's no trying to get all the way to that basket because you don't have the foot speed anymore. So that will limit us. Keeping up with those guys. There's just a lot of bad traits that we have. Every time they think they get fouled, they're going to sit there and do one of these, right? That's a fast break. So we give about 15 points in fast break, and it's always this. It's never because they stole the ball and went. It's always this or some wild pass. So there's a lot of things we're going to clean up. We don't, even though our record is here, we don't look stable as a championship contending team.
Yeah.
If we was in the East, I'd be like, yeah, we're going to be there. But in the West, oh, man.
Yeah. Too finesse, too, man. Our 4 big stars are.
You guys need to make a move?
Are more finesse. You don't have no athleticism, nobody that could straight line and dunk on somebody like that. And I think we struggle against teams like that for sure. Like the OKCs, even Minnesota. Teams like that. When they move and get up in you, pause.
Need to go cherry pick off Sacramento team because they got some pieces that can help y'all.
No, seriously.
They got a couple pieces that y'all can move, a couple pieces that y'all could utilize.
Yeah, even with someone like, that's why I said.
I said whoever over there. They
like
got
even somebody like a Marcus Smart.
Yeah, they got some.
That was cool 4-5 years ago.
Yeah.
Being a small guard as a defensive player. They got 6'7", 6'9" dudes that do that. Same thing.
Okay.
But they can challenge shots, they can rebound, they can duck in, they can dunk, right?
Yeah.
You know, Marcus Smart is a really athletic Vandal at this point. I mean, that's what that position looks like. So you'd rather play Vandal at the guard and let him pick up full court, right? That's your defender now, right? It's the size where you can switch and he can hold the big man up and little things like that. So we gotta get rid of a few pieces that we just don't need. We don't need Keeper at this point. We don't need Connect. We don't need, Marcus Smart. If we're going to keep Marcus Smart, then we get rid of Shamar Moore, right? And then go get some athletic guys who can keep up.
What's up? So what are my thoughts about this? Here's the thing. This clip really shows how emotional sports conversations become when expectations are high and pressure is nonstop. When a team like the Lakers struggles, people start looking for voices, accountability, and leadership, and commentary around stars naturally gets louder. You can hear a lot of frustration mixed with analysis, and that is common when someone has invested years watching greatness. Some fans feel that elite players are held to a different standard because they set that standard themselves. Others feel surrounding voices, agents included, shape narratives that influence how teams, media, and fans react. That dynamic can create tension, especially when public comments are interpreted as representing more than one person. From a broader perspective, this is really about performance, perception, and timing. Basketball conversations are never just about one game. They are about legacy, leadership, and how responsibility is communicated during tough stretches. It is also a reminder that being the face of a franchise brings constant evaluation, whether fair or not. Make sure to drop a comment, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.